know the answer. It's true.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, we can talk about how great it is and how much it's better than everything else, but we're just going to be wasting our breath. I mean, everybody knows it.
And with that note, what's going on, people? We are the Undergated podcast, back with another episode, whatever. I don't know what episode we're on or what Wednesday we're on, but we're back.
64
straight weeks. Yeah, 64 straight weeks. So yeah, makes sense. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I have the homie CD and Austin Gunpla Tesseract also on Instagram. Us three combined like Voltron and make the Undergated network. And this is the Undergated podcast. We're gonna have
nice
a pretty thanks,
nice
man.
save. Yeah.
Thanks. I was thinking for a second, processing everything through.
You were thinking?
Funny guy, you know that? We could book you at Funny Bone.
Thank you.
Hey, Cat Williams, huh?
Right, exactly.
And the other thing about Coop, he turned out all the roles that I was. No,
there it is. There it is. Now we're gonna have a pretty good episode, man. We're gonna talk about some potential kits that might be coming out in the future. On the rumor mill, this is what this episode is going to be mainly about. And Austin has been knocking out kits after kits after kits, left and right. So we're going to talk about some other things when it comes to building and being a gunpla builder in this community. But of course, as always, before we get started, fellas, how has y'all week been? How's the work life? I'm about to say work life. Wow, work life.
Chill.
How's the work life? Everything in between, family. How's all that? CD, how's it going, man?
Man, work is work. I feel like this is the first week back with like a full work week, so I'm feeling it. But possibly have a new job on the horizon. So, Undergated family, please pray for your boy. New year, new job, new money. That's what I'm screaming all year. So, other than that, man, just living the dream, working, family. Football season is officially in the playoffs, so I'm happy about that.
Yes, that means
fun time.
That means it's almost over, which is, for me, that's first part of the season. I'm football 24/7, so free agency, the cap, all that. I'm rocking the draft. I'm locked in. Austin, how's your week been, man?
Not too bad. For those who don't know, me and Coop both live in Virginia, and there's a giant storm going on right now, so a lot of stuff is kind of shut down and slowed down. So life here has been kind of slow. But you know what? It's not bad. I'm all right. Everything's all right. Also, if I get disconnected or lose power, that's because a tree knocked over a power line. So
or knocked you over.
Yeah, or knocked me over. And if I was gonna say continue on without me until Coop dropped that little nugget, then no, stop and please come help me. Help.
It's wild that you guys are having a storm because it's like the same. Like I was telling Coop earlier, like we're expecting snow Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
What is it? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know.
If you guys remember last year, it snowed and I lost power.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so
for a minute too, right?
For 8 hours, the dude literally ran into the power pole in front of my house.
That's right.
Proceeded to get out and walk down the street, like it wasn't his fault. So,
man,
please, no idiots this year.
That's all we got to ask for.
That's it.
Work's been gravy though, Austin.
Yeah, work's been okay. Yeah, so I've been nothing to complain about. Work's been working. Yeah. All right, how are you, Coop?
Likewise, man. Working overtime. Trying to make sure work-life balance is squared away and trying to make sure I maintain being in the gym, trying to be inconsistently inconsistent. I know before I said I've been consistently inconsistent, so I'm trying to break that and stay in the gym, progress and stuff like that. But other than that, it's been chill, man. Sit down and talk to the fellas about some Gundam, some anime, some figs. It's worth the wait, man. It's like payday. It's like payday.
Best day of the week.
Absolutely. This is the fun part. Building and breaking down that backlog. What new kits that we had in our backlog. What new items we have in our backlog. Things that's going to help us out with our backlog. Hint, hint for some people. CD, you picked up anything, bro?
No pickups.
No pickups.
I did get some hands. 144th Bandai hands. Those are so detailed. I put them on a kit. They look amazing, way better than the Build Fighter ones. But the Build Fighter ones have wrist action. These Bandai ones are fucking stuck. So if you try to move it, it pops off.
It could pop off. So there's no ball joint in the wrist.
Nope.
But it looks better.
It looks like
10 times better.
10 times better. Like real Gundam hand. Build Fighter hand, you can get all the crazy expressions and wrist movement. This one, like if you want to, bend the wrist a little bit, you can, but anything more than this, it pops off. So
yeah.
But that shit looks nice. But that's it.
That's it. I'll go ahead and knock mine out since mine has already kind of been, I ain't gonna say spoiled, but if you watch the new episode on Coop's Corner, lovely host up there, by the way.
Lovely videography.
I appreciate it, big dog.
Yeah, top quality. Top quality. Yeah. Whoever he is, he's doing an awesome job.
Yeah.
Bang out job.
Gotta hire him for the pod.
Yeah. Coop, you might be out of a job, brother.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Shucks. No, got some kits in. Shout out again to Vulcan Hobby. I've got this in a while ago. I just haven't got a chance to unbox it. So for the people that's watching on the pod, I'm gonna break. Usually I just say, "Oh, go watch the episode," but no, I'll go ahead and do it this time. I did get 2 of the high grade. Put it up on the screen. NT Alex's. One's upside down. My fault. One's upside down. So we got the high grade NT1 Alex from War in the Pocket. Obviously 2 because you could build it normally like this, and it does this one as well. What is it? The Shidoken armor? Shidoken.
It's reactive armor.
Reactive armor.
Choban reactive armor. Yeah.
And
so that's what you got 2. One for
one for armored and one for not armored. I think this is people have told me this it isn't the best kit, but I think in a static pose with this kit will justify this kit, which I'm completely okay with, and not try to do anything crazy. I have the camphor already. It makes me kind of want to grab the FZ Zaku, but I don't know. I doubt it. F2 is it F2 or FZ? I think it's FZ.
It might be FZ.
F2.
I might be wrong.
I think F2 is the Stardust Memories.
Oh, got you.
The white one.
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
So I did also get in as well. I'll do this one. I'll save the. I gotta save the best for last.
Oh Lord.
So we picked up the runner-up, first place loser of Kit of the Year in 2023, the MGSD Barbatos. This looks amazing. I'm a big fan of IBO. IBO is definitely in my top 3 when it comes to Gundam series. And this be my first MGSD. Like CD said before, I hope they do more in this line of Adara, Bell, Lupus Rex. Only thing I don't hope for is they make them add on like parts where you have to strip the armor down and like a P Bandai. Yeah, like let's take the armor off of this one, and I hope they just come out as individual kits so I don't have to buy 4 or 5 different variations of 4 or 5 of the same kit just to build one. That would suck. And here it is. This is Kit of the Year from 2023. The anticipated Gundam Epion, which this is the RG. Hoping somebody, Susan Models, wants some third-party model. Go ahead and make the add-on pieces for the Glory to the Loser set, please, so I can get a bigger beam effect. I want that big beam effect. And
that big bead.
There you go. And I've already got the decals on the way. So the G rework decals are coming. I'm definitely gonna get one more to get some rain wrap and never open.
Putting that shit in the rafters like it's a jersey, huh?
Yep. Put it up in the booth. Put it up all the way up top. Retire it. Might sit here and commentate like one of them old NFL players. Steve Smith, Greg Olsen. Like yeah.
Tony Romo in the booth.
Yeah,
huh?
Tony Romo, go ahead, come up here and commentate on this podcast.
Now you see what I would do there is a little bit of scribing right before they do that, and that part always gets you, Jim, doesn't it?
Right.
Exactly. But that's it, man. It's been a while since I had anything over than
Some
two
kits.
kits. Yeah,
That
some
was-
kits.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since I got a kit.
Question for you: how old are those kits? When were they printed?
Which
curious.
ones?
The Alex.
The Alex was
02?
printed 04.
Ooh,
04.
back in the day.
That's 20-year-old kit.
That can definitely need a revive.
A double
Oh
decade.
yeah, that is definitely in need of a 2.0.
All right,
There are some
y'all.
kids
I know
there's
I
some
know
kids
it's
graduating
bad.
high school that are younger than older than a kid. I mean younger than a kid. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
All right. It is what it is. Nothing
But it
to
is what
think
it is.
about it.
It still doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
The good thing is the design is so blocky back then that it really doesn't. It makes no difference.
And I saw someone, shout out to the Hobbytown Newport News. Somebody was building the other day the Master Grade. Master Grade looks pretty damn good too.
Man, I
Master
forgot who
Grade.
did that masquerade that was on Instagram. He was in California, but
I don't think the
he snapped on that shit.
Alex had a shield in the show. I think they just added on. And
No. Yeah, the Alex didn't have the shield in the show, and it didn't have his beam rifle either. That was all taken from the MSV. So, in the fact that the shield in the Masquerade has that gimmick where it flips up and the Gatling gun can shoot through it, all that was an add-on design. That was never a part originally of the show at all. You never see any of that. Yeah, but it looks dope. That shield is because I built the Masquerade, and just be careful of the wrist for everybody who hasn't built it yet. Yeah, that shield is probably one of the funnest gimmicks there, and you get the armor. But fun fact, that armor comes with its own inner frame, so you can paint the inner frame of the armor and then paint the armor itself. So pretty good.
Yep. So you could display 3 different ways the Master Grade, and that's 2 to 3 different kits I don't need. Because all 3 look good, without the armor, halfway on and all the way on. So
That is true.
But that's it. Austin, brother, let us know what you picked up. How are you building that backlog, or in this case, breaking this backlog down? Pause.
Yeah. So I have acquired a big purchase. It was something I just there it is. So I did
The
pick up
final piece.
The final piece. The air compressor, and this one has a tank attached to it. It is a oh lord, what's the name?
Is it a Cool Runner?
No, that's the thing on top of it.
Master Glide?
Airbrush Masters. Yeah,
Airbrush,
Brushmaster, Airbrush Masters. I forgot the exact number. It's a serial code number, but this one has a tank. So they said get the one with the tank because it can you have more consistent flow and it's not constantly running. But the tank's so small that it might as well have no tank because I'll spray for about 3-4 minutes and the next thing you know, but it's all right. It's fine. It's actually I actually was surprised at how heavy it was, how durable it feels. It also comes with goodies. So it comes with a hose. I have that hose attached to the airbrush already, and then it comes with this device, which I did not know what this was. I was like, "What is this thing?" Right?
Yeah.
Airbrush stick.
It's an airbrush holder. But I have no idea what to connect it to.
Yeah, I had one. I have no idea. I thought it goes on the nozzle. Like this I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but the little
that black part.
Yeah, that twist. I was like, oh, maybe it goes right there. And I was like, oh no, doesn't go right there. I have no clue.
I thought it went around here, but I was like, no, it's too small. Then I was like, over here. I was like, no, that doesn't work. Then under maybe. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's meant for like something like in the middle, heavy to hold it down on the desk. But
that's
then
what I was thinking too.
Riser things like on the bottom, so it doesn't ever sit flush with the desk. So I have no idea where this goes. If anybody watching this knows where this is supposed to go, please comment down in the comment section. I promise I will try to read it. Because I have zero clue what I'm supposed to do with this. So
you should get a pot too, Austin. A pot.
A pot.
Yeah, there's an airbrush pot you could get for like $12.
Yeah, you can leave your gun in there as a holder, but you're also when you're switching paints and you're like running a little bit of thinner through it, instead of just spraying that shit into the air, into the
filter.
The filter, you spray it into the pot and it just collects in there. You can dump it out.
You know what I've been using? I've been using a bottle of what's it called?
Better not be no plastic bottle. It better be like
no,
a Heineken bottle.
No, well, actually, yeah, it is a plastic bottle, but it's just an empty plastic bottle of water. But it's the giant bottle of water you can buy at Subways at 7-Elevens for like $13.
Yeah.
And after I drank the water, I was done. I just crap it there and I put the brush in there and go. Just
use a pot.
I don't know why I made the sound effect, but
you watch the fumes come out of it too.
Yeah, I watch the fumes sometimes because it's so big and I can I don't know. It's fun though.
It's easy if you close your left nostril and then breathe it in.
Oh, I wear a mask. I wear a full mask.
Oh, no. Come on, man. Live a little.
I mean, that's the thing. I want to live a little.
Oh, yeah. I tell you which paint smells the best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I already know, man. Are you kidding? I've been living in rattle can days, bro. Nearly knocked myself out 3 times.
Awesome.
Which, speaking of rattle cans, thank you, Plastic James.
Germs.
On Germs. Thank you, Plastic Germs. Thank you.
Shout out to
him. Instagram, he actually showed me a video of how to decan all my cans, so I can put them now in jars. So I have access to all the paint I have. I just not in a jar. I can use it for the airbrush now.
There you go.
Shout out him.
Yeah,
he's a big supporter of the pod. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody who supports the pod. So definitely, we got something in the works for the people that support the pod. So stay tuned for that. Stand by. And that goes into our next segment, fellas, which is building. I'm not building and breaking down a backlog. Dang, what's cooking? What do we have working on? What some things that we have? Me, I make mine quick. I came back out of retirement, right? So I feel like Jordan back in like '96.
You got the 45 on?
Yeah, I got the 45 on. I want to go ahead and wear the 45 this time around. Broke out the RG Sazeby, right? It's a great kit. And the reason why I did it is because I'm not building the whole thing right now. I'm actually clipping out and cleaning up the frame and painting the frame. So when the RG Sazeby Clear comes in from P Bandai from Gundam Expo or the Gundam Fan, whatever, it will be all ready to go, and I could just put the clear pieces on, clear up the clear pieces and snap them on. So hopefully by then, it comes out in February. I should have, hopefully by then, because the lab is like 95% done. Just got to move some things around and sit down and be good to go to paint in the garage. And that's it. That is it. But the RG Sazeby, the frame right now, until the RG Sazeby Clear, the color clear, not the full mechanic clear or mechanic clear full, whatever, comes in, the all red one comes in, and that's what I have lined up now. But this MGSD, I gotta wait. There's a lot of things that's I can hear myself 3-4 years from now saying, and you know that video of the dude knocking on the window, banging, he goes back in time. Like it's like a meme video where they go, no, and he's banging. I hear him. He's in the other dimension. I can slightly hear him. I'm like, yeah, what is that?
No.
Somebody's telling me do not build this MGSD just yet. So I'm going with my gut.
Wait on it, dog, because I'm gonna get one. We should just do it together.
Let's say when. Let me know. But yeah, right now on the docket, working my way back. There's some older kits in the RG Sazeby. So I can go ahead and take care of that.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Dope.
Coop's back. He's back, people.
Trying. And some toy photography. This guy has been on my desk for a minute now, and I've been watching. If you have been watching, well, follow me on Instagram. I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z, so got Vegeta right here, SH Fig Arts. We've been messing around with this guy while I've been working. We're ready to snap up some photos. Gotta get serious, man. The goal is to get into some convention to share, sell some photos. That'd be the goal. If the goal was for this year, but I think I still need a lot of work. So maybe by next year, get to a convention and sell some toy photography photos. Not doing it to sell, but that'd be pretty dope to be in the artist alley, doing things that I haven't seen in Artist Alley, toy photography wise. That's it.
Super cool.
But you also building every fucking master grade in the collection.
I did start another one actually.
Oh my lord!
Yeah. So and that one I'm going to keep on wraps too. But
how many master grades have you built in the last 2 months?
Let's save that. Y'all want to save that? Let's save that. We can talk about that later down the line.
3,
wait.
4.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, Austin. Wait.
All right. there's.
What are you working on? What's cooking? What's cooking in Austin Lab?
So I got the airbrush compressed. I got the airbrush all set up and everything, and I decided, all right, it's time to let's test this out. Let's see how this goes, and let me get a feel for this. I watched all the videos. I took some notes. I literally got a notepad, right, of information stuck.
Look like the mother of that looked like the mother of a Zaku warrior. My bad.
Yeah.
All he showed was the mother of a Zaku warrior. It was a notepad. Go ahead.
And I've been studying up. I've been getting ready. It's like I'm I've been redshirted for so long, and I've been telling the coach like I'm ready. Put me in. And he's like, dude, I ain't gonna start you yet. You gotta pump yourself up. And I'm like, all right, cool. Don't worry, I am. And I decided to break out one of my mini finished high grades. I have a ton of high grades that I've snap built together. I just never painted because I wanted to wait for the airbrush to come in. So I just opened the box and got one of like the 18 high grades I have finished just lying around. So I decided to just go and try priming out, and that's what I've been working on.
70% in the back, ready to go.
Ready to go.
Just in case. So I decided to break out the high grade gym. What's this? The high grade gym Moroccan front. I got this a while ago in P Bandai. I had snapped it up literally, I think the first day it came in. But it was just sitting in the box waiting, just getting ready. And I decided
in the box too, still.
In the box. Yeah. Did you snap yours up too?
No, it's in the box, in the P Bandai box though. Oh,
gotcha. But yeah, no, I learned a lot of lessons. For one, 0.5 is huge.
10-4.
Huge.
10-4.
I was priming, right? And I realized I don't have to get that close. Matter of fact, you can see where I made a mistake. If I got so close that you see that little smiley face there?
Yeah.
That's from just the air pushing the primer that's already there around. Yeah. Also, I'm not used to. Oh, okay. So, real quick, shout out to Gunpla Customs, who actually even shouted out that I should do this. I should have a like real grade, but like a segment that I start recording of just me learning how to airbrush, because I'm learning a whole bunch of things from this just one.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people, that'd be a good shout out to Gunpla Customs for that idea, because that would be a good little for people that build that should want to get into airbrush and seeing somebody first hand go through.
Yeah. So that's a fantastic idea. So I'm trying to work out, because I have my phone and I have the little stand thing I can do. But for airbrushing, I found out that 5-point is huge. You can prime from like way back here and have the kit way back here.
You're gonna lose a lot of paint.
Well, yeah, I found that out too. But with the with the Mr. Happy one, if you screw back around so you can pull the trigger all the way back and open the tap fully, it's just like, hey, do you see that general area of Earth? You want to prime that?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like a firefighter.
Love it, dog.
And I'm not used to having to go back over and do a second layer, because it lays on so thin. Because in Rattle Can, one and you're done, because there's so much paint and it's so thick that that you don't really need a second pass. If you do, it's because you did it too quickly. For this, it's like a rotating circle motion over and over again. The fact that
the layers,
and I didn't realize I didn't know if I was putting too much on or too little, but that's all part of the learning process. I got to start somewhere, and I think it turned out pretty well for a prime job. This is what I've been working on. Just this, I'm going to go ahead and prime all the rest of my high grades that I have ready to go. So I might have like a little army here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go on to the next lesson, which I want to learn how to pre-shade. So I'm going to read up on how to do that. And yeah, that's what I've been working on, is just getting better at airbrush technique.
I love that shit.
Yeah, and try the 3.0, because I haven't tried the 0.3. I've only done the 0.5. And
you're going to might as well put that 0.5 up. That point three is going to be
That's
your
the
all
workhorse.
purpose. Yeah, that
That's
point
the every
three.
down back.
Yep.
That's the every down back. I'm hyped for you, Austin, because me and Coop went through this shit, and we didn't have like no. There was people there we could have asked, but I feel like it was like before we were big on Instagram with Gundams and shit. So it was trial by error, and we didn't have no one to bounce this shit off of. So you're like in a perfect place. Like you got the whole internet that's willing to help us. Like,
yeah,
I'm excited to
and
see.
there's a lot of people. I mean, like I had CD when I was getting into it. I had the homie Gunpla University when he was building and painting Nick models, Hoskin House, bouncing ideas off of them. Like, how do you do this? So don't be afraid of you know how it is, man. Don't be afraid to reach out to the people you're like, yo, your work is crazy. How did you do this?
Yeah.
And
that's how
I think that's how me and Hoskin House definitely played. It was like, yo, I did this. He did when I saw that Wing Zero, that blue one he did, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta know. It could get real in depth, but that point three, you're gonna be like, yeah. And then also too, I can ask CD about this. Remember, we got to talk about what you got cooking, CD. When you prime, what do you prime the whole piece? I'm getting to a point where it's like, as long as if I can see a little bit of color come through, so it is what it is. Like I'll prime it. If it's black, as long as the main part of it's primed. You prime the whole. You know how you see kits where it's like some of the pieces like not all the way primed, but it's like you just got to get it primed. Like I'm not trying to like grayscale my kit. Dust it. Yep, just dusting it.
Depends on the color. If it's black, like if it's going under Kark black, that shit could have some spots. But if it's like a pink, like if I'm using like a red, I need to have like that flat all the way across because even one spot, if it's too light, it's gonna show under like those brighter colors.
Yeah, that's true too, depending on the kit.
And for those who don't know, the Moroccan front gem has orange in pretty much some important parts. So I realized that with the shield, I would really have to go over a couple times to get that orange completely covered and turned white. And it's funny because I'm just going to paint it orange anyway. I'm sticking to the regular colors. I'm not doing anything crazy with it. So
that's one thing when you get into painting, dog. Like I'm gonna paint this whole thing. I'm covering this white to paint it white again. It's wild.
Yeah,
that shit
is mind-boggling. And wait till you start painting it white. Like you're like, wait a minute. Is this done?
you got that gray? Get haze gray from like any brand, and you're gonna be like, did I paint this piece?
You're right. It's hard. I was looking at that because the Moroccan front also was like dark gray, not dark gray, but like gray on the regular part. So I can't tell if it was. I was like, that's why I'm getting close. I was like, is it done?
That's why I prime in majority black. That's why I prime in majority black.
Also, another thing, this feels different than the regular primer I use out of the can. Out of the can, it feels rough, almost as if it's sandpaper.
That's that 1500. Right?
Yeah, this feels like as if it's like a I don't know if you can hear that, but like it's plastic on top of it, like a layer of plastic.
What is that, Mr. Hobby primer?
No, this is Vallejo Mecha Gray. It's an it's a acrylic water-based primer. So I don't know if that's probably the reason why. And also, I'm free to use any other paint, or do I have to use Vallejo paint again?
You should be good to use any other paint. You could be like Andy and not give a damn. Andy don't even prime his kits. He just goes straight to it.
Yeah, but Andy's hardcore, and he's got nothing but time.
No, Mr. Hobby 1500 in every flavor. In every flavor.
I'll grab that next time.
Strawberry, chocolate.
Right.
Caramel, whatever you need.
I got
it. 1500.
Because I'm looking at the Mecha Gray, and that bottle, even though it's a bigger bottle, I think I used more paint probably than I should have.
Yeah. So I'm saying that 1500 bottle of the jar. Once I thinned it, right, I've been painting for years now, and I'm on my third bottle, maybe. Just cracked open.
Austin knows how big. Like I gave him some of those bottles. It fills up that whole bottle, and that whole bottle lasts you a lifetime.
Yep. I got the bottles. I'm looking at them right now. I gotta buy some more human flesh. But yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing. CDs.
Brother, what's more?
Hey guys. That's me. Yeah, I'm clearing out the stuff I was working on before. I am building this. Advanced modeling skills required because this
for
shit
which
is
kit?
This is the Volks Sirens Prominence 1144th. Shout out to Vulcan Hobbies again. Kit by him, sponsored by him. He has a 5-star story group build going this month. So if you guys haven't started, get on it. But yo, like I said, Bandai, we complain, but we're spoiled. The fitment, the sanding, the resanding I have to do for this shit just for it to fit together. Like, go to YouTube and watch people put this shit together. They're all held up by tape because you have to glue everything down. So this is teaching me patience.
That's all we can ask for.
Patience. But other than that, it's pretty cool. It's gonna look nice. It's a big statue, no posability, baby, at all. But that's what happens when you get this far into the game. You know, you gotta try some new things out. So I'm not too mad about it. I should be able to finish in time. It is a lot of pieces for a 144th. It's about the size of a master grade, like a master grade granddaddy. So that's that. Project CD. I'm about 4/5 done now. I finished my 4th kit. I'm only going to show the back of it here because I will be dropping pictures this week of it. I'm taking a little Instagram hiatus. I'm going to drop these pictures and then I'm going to be gone for a few weeks because community is a sad place to be in right now. So
right,
taking some time away just to enjoy myself, enjoy the hobby. I have some pictures scheduled to drop, so there'll be some work in progress of this. But you, Austin, and Coop have seen the final product. It was fun. But we will talk later about some of the mishaps I had using some new paints. So tune in for that.
Oh, okay.
So that's it for now, though. I do have a Forbidden Gundam on the horizon after I finish this Volks kit, my first big kit of the year. And Coop, let's get together on this MGSD.
Yep, you know what parts I'm waiting for. So I'm just waiting. As soon as it say in stock, I'm clicking order. So
come on. Austin, build one too, dog.
Build what?
MGSD.
No, I'm good.
MG.
I already have enough master grades I'm building right now, literally. I can't even add a small one.
A baby one at that.
I am planning to get an MGSD Freedom. I'm not in any rush, only because I'm not in any rush because
you want it? I'll send it to you. Let's build.
Well, it's already built. I'm looking to build one though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But thank you though. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No
problem.
Because you want to go through the experience.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, like the what was I saying? Oh, the MGSD. Yeah. So I haven't bought one because it's a Freedom, and I figured because Freedoms are re-released every 15 minutes, so I'm like, it'll be back.
Oh yeah.
By the time
Then it should take going nowhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm in no rush.
You're not going anywhere at all.
Yeah. So don't worry, guys. I'll join you guys soon, and then we can all have
you just have an MGSD day.
Yeah, MGSD day. We got the Solomon Nightmares day. We got the MGSD day. Then we got the.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Because mine's ain't getting no paint, no different kind of paint color. I got all 4 or 5 paints ready for this MGSD.
Mine's
there we go.
Red,
red. Yours is red.
Whatever's on the box. Whatever's on the box. I'm just
color. I'll do the inverse colors. I'll do like black and blue or something. Black and red, black and gray, something like that.
The 3 horsemen.
Yeah. That'd be dope. Oh shit, that'd be dope. Yeah. You got War, Pestilence, and then
what you call me?
Yeah, Pestilence, or is it something else? Is it Hunger? I forgot. So the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yep.
Gotcha. But now we're gonna definitely be able to sit back and build these kits, and I can't wait, man. And I'm able to have like a table, like a old dining table that I have tremendous amount of space. I don't have to, kind of paint in this and be held to the confinements of what I used to have. So being able to try to, sit back and build a dio and the paint and don't worry about pieces falling. We'll get you there, CD. We'll get you there, buddy.
One day.
One day.
By the way, New Year's resolution: build 1 dio. So that is on the docket. That is on the docket. I even have it already drawn out on my sketchbook about what I want to do. So
I want to make a Gundam wing dio with all 5 suits just standing there. It's gonna be like a fucking brick, but that's the goal.
Aren't all dios bricks though? Isn't that like the point? Like they don't move. Okay. Oh, got you.
I forgot I even had these. I was going through my drawer and I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" I forgot I bought. Yeah. So maybe see how some of these work out. Maybe use this for a dio.
Use it for the base. Like
is that the moon one or what?
This is regular plain Jane, Jack.
Plain Jane. Boy, slab that shit on a piece of wood, and you get you a Come on, man.
Base.
There we go. This one is the assortment. So you get point 1, 0.2, and 0.4.
I gotta finish the block, but slap it on a piece of wood.
Hey man, just
I want to do it for I got that in mind for the Barbatos.
And you know I got the gray for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna gatekeep it.
But no, other than that, man, I'm looking at what's new, fellas. Not a whole lot what's new wise, to be honest with you.
Really?
Our typical source. Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, just going back to what we were talking about a few weeks ago.
About the throttle Austin. You know what he dropped this in the group chat this morning. So was that?
Oh, is that what you want to talk about?
No. I mean, well, we can.
I mean, that's technically.
Is that new?
No. That was
re-release.
released 2 years ago.
Okay.
I want it.
This is a re-release. I wanted it when it first happened, but I of course was broke 2 years ago. I had no money.
So what's new is, if y'all watching this today, Wednesday, we appreciate everybody who tuned in. P Bandai drops tonight. P drop 9 o'clock Eastern time. Set your timers. Go ahead, Austin.
There's also another kit. I don't know if you saw it. There's another kit by Daban. You know Daban. They dropped a very significant kit that has Bandai a little bit upset.
Shaking in their boots.
Yep.
Is that kit released or is it a rumor mill?
Apparently, no, it's released. They showed the pictures of it. It's coming out soon. But for those listening, you are being treated with the grace of the Master Grade 1100 TR1 Hazel Oslaw. Ladies and gentlemen, the king has returned.
This is my favorite AOZ kit, dog.
It does look as one of the best ones.
This is like,
oh my god, it is so effing sick. It looks so good. This and the Hootaroo 2 pack, the one with the two Hootaroo 2 packs, is absolutely the GOAT. So if this means we're getting more of the Master Grade AOZ re-releases, because the Hootaroo stuff didn't come out for like I think 3 years or 4 years now. This hasn't been re-released in I think 2. So if this is the restart, guys, we are out of money.
Right?
We're done. I'm gonna need Patreon, OnlyFans, just for me. I don't know. Hey, I'm doing it all, guys. I'm doing it all because I need all these in my life, bro. This is the kit. And
Austin must
right
have a link in his bio, and it's not going to be to the Undergated. That's all,
bro. You about to get to a link tree. Y'all about to be very shocked. But anyway,
hey, that link tree dangerous.
that picture right there is from the magazine. That's the exact picture, the classic picture, bro. I cannot wait. This is my kit of the year. Hands down. It doesn't even matter how it turns out. This is based off the Gundam Mark II Master Grade. So if you guys are familiar with building that, that's pretty much what this is. Same size. And even lore, it actually kind of makes sense because the Hazel Oslaw was the prototype that led to the Mark II. This is the kit of the year. This is probably the best cake Bandai ever made. This is the best cake Bandai will ever make. No, I'm calling it. This is the best thing that Bandai has ever done.
Sliced bread.
Yeah, better than sliced bread. This is toasters. They made bread better.
Just made kits better. Basically. Wow. Well, there you go. It is a release of June 24th. You have until May 2nd to pick it up.
It's gonna sell out.
It's gonna sell out. You think it's gonna sell out day one though?
The first time it launched, it sold I think in 1 day that night. The second relaunch, it's outsold like in 3 days. It's sold out.
This shit's selling within the
Now
hour.
This looks sick. I didn't even know this existed. And question: the green decals, does that come with like? Is that like accurate? I've never seen it with green decals before. Oh, for those listening, I'm sorry I'm taking over Coop. For those listening, because Coop's having a moment. Coop is having a moment. For those listening, we are having the perfect grade 1/60th RXO Unicorn Banshee Norn Final Battle version Gundam here with the lights. It's
no
a
lights.
Perfect grade.
No lights.
Oh, no lights. Oh, no lights. I'm sorry. It's just the picture. It looks like that. But it's the Banshee Norn. It's the perfect grade, and this is the only opportunity people you can have to get it.
And the price.
Great. The price
it's highway robbery. That's highway robbery. Not highway robbery. No,
that's not the normal price.
No,
that's not the normal price.
No, it's $290 for the regular.
Oh wow! So it's cheaper.
$290.
For the regular.
You go to Hobbytown right now, it's $294 for the Banshee Norn.
Right now.
So this
As
is
of today.
cheaper.
This is
Yes.
cheaper
Wow, I would have never thought that
by a
Bandai would
whole
release a
lot.
cheaper kit.
But this is what I was talking about at Hobbytown the other day. I don't think Bandai realized on like I think they just clicking like turn on all.
So
turn on
they've
this
been
kit.
dropping all their prices of all their kits.
Like
$10,
the RG
$50.
Sazabi, the one I'm waiting
Yeah.
on, is $40. It was $47. Well, the normal one at Hobbytown is $55, $56.
I was about to say $56.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
They've been doing this to all their kits.
I can't do it. I can't justify that much money for a different color frame. I'm already working on the normal Banshee, perfect grade. I have the lights already for it. I cannot justify spending $220 for a green in your frame.
Wanted a PG unicorn.
This is the time.
This is it. You're
This
getting
is
it for $70 cheaper, and it's a limited version.
Not only that, it's the Norn in the Final Battle version colors. Not only is it Final Battle, which is rare,
Right.
it's the Norn, which is even rarer. Which I don't how many times I've never seen a Norn I've never seen a Norn Master Grade. Now that I think about it,
There is a Norn.
I know they made it, but I've never seen it in person.
Not in person. That was P Bandai.
Mm-hmm.
Both versions of the Norm, Final Battle and normal, P Bandai.
Look at that.
And then this is P Bandai with the regular one being standard release. But for $220 it's a steal. That is happy for the guy. Whoever gets it.
Why do you guys think Bandai is lowering their prices, especially on these really?
I don't think they're lowering them. What I think is they're just clicking turn on, activate at this time, and they're not going back and readjusting their prices.
Oh, do you think it could be that now that we're out of COVID, that they're probably dropping prices back to like the original normal prices, or am I wrong? Or is this
I don't think I've seen a P Bandai item really rise in price. To be honest with you,
This is like the 10th kit.
Yeah, like
it's dropped in price. They've done it for all the wing kits. Check the prices. Go back.
How much?
$15.
Really? For the standard ones or P Bandai?
P Bandai. No, not only P Bandai.
So I seen. How can I say this? They have the like the shirts, right? Because I get some of the Gundam shirts from P Bandai.
Official.
And official. You know, there you go. No gatekeeping here. And those prices stayed the same. $40 for a shirt and a hoodie about $60. Those stayed the same throughout the whole COVID. Never went up. Now, when COVID was happening, I can't remember P Bandai drops that were older kits. I remember, I think COVID dropped the Flugel. That was but that was a new kit, right? So nothing really that I could compare it to. I can't say, oh yeah, you know, this came out in 2019 for $220, and it's 5 years later, it's still $220.
You know, I'll throw this out there, and then I know we'll move on next because I know you want to get to the next one. But I think that Bandai might be trying to admit that they're probably just going to be passing a lot of these kits on the site forever now, so they need to justify people coming and shopping here. So like they're trying to more legitimate size P Bandai and make things cheaper to attract a bigger audience for a short period of time. Probably especially in the beginning of the year, because if they can lock you in the beginning of the year, I have to buy something, I have to wait till June, so I'm locked on checking the website till June.
Could it be the fact that they're opening that new factory and they're just?
It could be that too. I don't know if the factory's done yet though.
That's the thing though, fellas.
The plastic.
We don't know what. We know this one. My fault for cutting you off.
Oh,
we know these. We know this one's a re-release, but we don't. It's $47 for a Master Grade Zaku. We're looking at the Shin Matsunaga, right?
But Master Grade Zakus are cheap. They're in older general. Master grades. They have no articulation. They're very easy to manufacture because they have the mold for them.
So that's what I'm saying. So if it was $47 the year this was released originally, right? It's $47 now. Maybe they just didn't up the price. I can't even when I go look at the Gundam Expo stuff, right? Like the Gundam Expo stuff, the bases are $10. The real type Mark II is $22. That was always been the price for it. Where the Mark II high grade now is $25. So I wonder if America is just jacking this price up.
Could be
over here.
Yeah, over here. I mean, you can't tell me when this came out, the Master Grade Mission A and type for the F90, that this wasn't $27. You think it was cheaper than $27?
That's the first time it's been out, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it, how much of these typically go for?
That price.
Price, right?
Yeah, it depends on which one. Like the U pack, which is the one that's like a space shuttle that makes the whole Gundam look like a giant penis.
Yeah,
that one was like $40. Yeah. So sorry, YouTube. Sorry.
I'm trying to think. Maybe they did drop the price. I don't know if this was 20. No, this is the Demi. Oh, I thought this was the damn Shazar team.
Might as well. Could be, Coop.
It could be, yeah.
Get out of here.
Get yourself three.
Like this, like just going back and looking at some of these. Like just looking at this. This is the limited clear Freedom, right? 2.0, $47.
That is cheap.
Cheap
for a master grade, especially the Freedom that usually goes for 80 over here. 70 is 65, 70, 80. So
maybe they just, and this is a master grade.
It is the clear kit, and clear kits don't usually sell that often.
No, but they're not. I don't think they're lowering the price because it's a clear kit.
No, I don't think that. I think they're lowering it because not too people buy Freedoms right now. Everybody has one. Even people who don't know what Gundam is have a Freedom. Just like, oh, here you go, Grandma. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to do with this, but thank you. Like, no problem. It's the
narrative is $62. The APAC, and this is clear. Granted, it's clear, but it's 60. It was $62, probably 70 something dollars now.
I'm about to say it's 70 some odd dollars in Hobbytown if you go inside the store.
So this is cheaper than getting it from the store.
Yeah, but it is a clear color one. So.
But I don't think they've dropped it. I don't think they went back and dropped the prices on it though. Let us know in the comments. Let us know.
Please fact check.
Bandai dropping the prices on us? Is Bandai dropping the prices on us?
I feel like last year they definitely weren't. So this is weird.
I'm just looking at like this one was 20. I remember this being $25. I know it's just, and we're looking at the painting model of the unicorn. I remember this as being $25 because I almost bought it 3-4 years ago, which comes with all that.
Don't you still have to prime that? Or no, this is for hand painters. That's right. People.
Yeah, this is for hand painters. You still have to prime it, but it looks good like this. To be honest with you,
the unicorn mostly is white.
Right.
So all you have to paint is the beam rifle's already painted. So all you have to paint is the
feet,
the inner frame thing, the feet, and the antenna,
waist,
and the waist, that's it.
But this comes with all three. You could build all three.
Dope.
So you could build it comes with the Banshee V fin, the Norn,
dope,
and the Phoenix. But yeah, let us know in the comments because maybe we tripping.
Now, Daban, just to throw it out there real quick, has released the first images for the Perfect Grade Unleashed G3 ARC 78. So, a third-party maker beat Bandai into making a G3 variant of the Perfect Grade Unleashed, and it was a Chinese maker. It literally,
and I'm not gonna lie, the Daban Perfect Grade Unleashed looks like a cop.
It looks exactly like it. It looks like they took tracing paper.
Literally put that shit over there.
And just went for it, right? And then
we're looking at it like Bandai worker clocked off and clocked back in at the bond.
The bond.
Like literally.
And we're looking at
Japanese, now he's speaking Chinese.
gun damn it. I googled it. So, do you think this is the real thing here? You think not real? Like you think this is just a?
Go ahead. I can bring pictures of the real thing. They did release the actual product pictures.
Please do.
And it looks the only thing is that the silver or the gray on it is it looks like it's not the painted one, it's like the infused gray, because you know they got to cut corners somewhere to make it cheaper. Yeah, they're like, well, I mean, you know, guys,
anyway.
I mean, we saved all that money by not hiring a design team. We have to save more money.
I wonder how much of a difference it is for Bandai to do a clear piece versus a different color. They already dropped the clear pieces for the Unleashed, which tells me they already ran translucent whatever. Like they already ran it again to make the pieces clear. Or you know, why couldn't they just drop the G3 pack? Add-ons?
Yeah,
because the G3, I don't think the G3 ever came out standard release for any kits, has it? It's always been P Bandai, right? G3 like master grades, high grades. It's always been a P Bandai.
One thing G3 I seen that was regular release was the action figure at Target.
Yeah, that was exclusively at Target.
That was Target exclusive. Oh, fuck.
So I have no clue.
Here we go. So this is it. As you can see, it looks like a swirly paint a little bit. My browser is dying a slow death, but yeah, this is pretty much the kit itself. And if anybody wants to look it up, the YouTube channel is called Awesome Toys TV on YouTube, and they'll show you the whole thing. Of course, my internet is having a fit, but yeah, that's pretty much
that look right here, bro. The bond, that's pressure they're putting on Bandai right now.
And we know this is official Debon, right? Oh,
yeah. They may have taken some inspiration. And by inspiration, I mean kidnapped the original guy and just repainted him.
Yeah, boy. That's
and I don't want to hear it in the comments, people. Everybody watching and listening has owned a bootleg DVD from the man at the barbershop once in their life.
If you've never seen the movie with the dude walk past the camera,
yeah, you're lying dead to my face. You looked me dead in my face and told a lie.
Hey, my grandpa went through took me to a shady place, and we bought a bunch of VHSs that I wanted to watch back in the day when I was a kid, and he showed me what to do.
This is dope. I have the Unleashed half built, and well, it's built but without all the armor on it, half the armor, and it's a really intricate kit too, man. Like, I wonder if
would you recommend this PG Unleashed or MGSD Unicorn? About the same price.
MGSD Barbatos?
Not MGSD.
MG
Unleashed. Yeah, MGX Unicorn or PG.
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go to MGX. The MGX is definitely a top 5 build for me in the top kit. Just for what you could get in a box, man. It gives you a whole lot. Then it takes a whole lot for someone to say, you know what, I'm not copping that. I like, you get the lights. I mean, you get the lights in the Unleashed too, but you know, the cage, the gap, that's a whole lot in that box. That's almost like 2 Psycho Zaku's worth of kit, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the Psycho Zaku in the high grade too. Both high grade and master grade. Maybe not 2 master grade Psycho Zaku's.
The box is so big, they stuck a whole high grade box in the box. So they shipped it to me, and I didn't even know.
Oh, damn.
That's how big that shit is.
The MGX?
Yes, they stuck a gun tank high grade in the box. And I didn't even know it until I was going through looking for the manual. And I'm like, oh, shit. There's a master grade? There's another kid in here?
There you go. There you go. MGX is definitely a cop if someone could cop it. If you debating on it like, man, do I want the mega size? MGX. Do I want these 5 kit? MGX.
Yeah. The Perfect Grade Unleashed though looks magnificent. Looks like huge fun build. Knowing me though, I would have to paint it to the original rollout colors, and I just don't want to sit there. I just can't see myself sitting there and painting all that.
Rollout colors, as in like the white and gray.
White, red, gray, silver, and red. Yeah,
You'd be able to do it because the frame once you
I can do it.
it's sandwiched, right? So like when you build in the Unleash, I mean, you don't. I mean, unless you want to build the frame. I mean, paint the frame.
No. I'm not even painting the frame. The frame looks fine. I'm probably going to paint the pistons, but the pistons come in silver.
Yeah,
and a lot of the calibers that hold it are red. So you're good on painting most of that. You're fine. It's going to be just the body frame itself. There's so many panels. There's so much. It's like another master grade just for the armor. And the shield. The shield should be easy though, because I think the rollout version didn't have a shield, if I remember correctly. So I can just cut that to the side. But the gun's gonna have to be a custom build. The V-fins have to be taken off, and you have to put 2 antennas on the back head, because that's the rollout version. And then there's a bunch of modifications you gotta make.
Is the rollout version what's coming out in the Gundam movie?
That looks like it, because it's red and silver and white
with the antenna on the back too, right?
Cobra Claw did one.
Yeah, Cobra Claw built one. He built a master grade out of the Origins. Yeah, for the and matter of fact, the Origins. There's a P Bandai one. Yep,
P Bandai high grade from the Origins.
Yeah, for the Origins on the Origins line. Yep. But that kind of goes into our next topic, fellas, and we're going to hold that thought. Next week we're going to pick back up with Creators Corner. So make sure y'all let us know who we should do that one day. Like let somebody down in the comments pick a Creators Corner and we look at it and compare kits. Again, we got a lot of stuff.
Not yourself. Don't link yourself.
Yeah, don't link yourself. That'd be OD. That'd be OD. That'd be OD. That'd be the first one not to get looked at.
Hey man, y'all gotta check out this guy. His name's James. He's wild, man. Sent by James. 1556.
Reminds me of that video. Y'all seen the video of a judge who is about to like not the dude that was flying. No, it was like the dude that was like the judge was talking to a guy through the video. She said, "So yeah, we're here today, Mr. Such and Such, for you committing larceny on a Miami Dolphins jersey," and he's standing in court with a Miami Dolphins jersey. Like, is that you, James? That looks like your pictures, just a second account. But this kind of goes back into a great segue, man. I mean, the bond coming out with the G3. There's a lot of kits coming out, man. This is the rumor mill. What kits that could come out this year? Kind of from that same source. Austin, take it away, man.
Yeah. So we did get apparently a leak from a leaker living in Hong Kong. Apparently has the list, or was able to see a list of upcoming Bandai suits for 2024. Now, the validity of this list is in question. Apparently this leaker has leaked some stuff before, and he had some accuracy, and he had some hard misses too and some other stuff. So this might be maybe at most, I'm thinking, I was saying 60%, but now I'm going through the list again. I'm feeling more like 40 to 30. Yeah, 40 to 30%. Most of this is real. Some of them I think are givens, but
guarantees. I see it.
Yeah, guarantees. But yeah, this is about 30% maybe real. But yeah, I mean, so everybody, we're about to say take it with a grain of salt. This is all rumors. We have no idea. But if
we're right,
yeah. What if we're right?
Give us our credit, man.
Yeah, you got it from us.
You heard it here first, baby. And shout out to the source for getting it from you.
Yeah. But yeah, the first on the docket we have the Master Grade Rising Freedom and Master Grade Immortal Justice. Now these are the two main titular suits from the upcoming Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom movie that should be dropped this month. Now think about it.
Yes, it did a month, right?
Yeah, end of the month. Yep. And this is the master grade version. We already got confirmed the high grades are coming. We did not get confirmed of a real grade, but these are the master grade. And honestly, it makes complete sense. Seed always sells.
Always.
Kits. Always. So these ones 100% believable. I'm right there.
Didn't we, when Bandai got their schematics robbed, didn't someone in China already make it?
Somebody apparently already did 3D print a master grade, I believe that was the high grade though, and they just blew it up to a 1/100 scale, and they printed those parts out and put it together. But essentially, someone in China does have a master grade, or a full mechanics Rising Freedom. So
we're looking at the metal robots figs for the people. Obviously, there's no pictures for the master grade, but this is how theoretically they look.
If not both eventually, one for sure.
Yeah, that Freedom is definitely getting a master grade. There's no doubt. It looks like, it already looks like it's like ready to be printed out. Like
Yeah.
like you look at all the parts, and you're like, oh, that's from the regular 2.0, that's from the Rising, that's from the MGEX. Like you look at it, you're just like, these are already made. They just need to put them in the same box.
Yep.
And you're good to go. The Immortal Justice might be a little bit more tricky because that's more of an actual total redesign, in my opinion. But yeah, no, both look pretty cool. And I can't wait.
Is one of them any P Bandai thoughts? You think any of these might be P Bandai?
Probably a gold color version, or a night coat color, like a midnight color version, but that'll probably be exclusive to China. Probably that midnight purple version for both of them, that'll be exclusive to China.
If they have reactive armor and there's like a grayscale,
that'll be exclusive to China. If anyone's getting the hint, Freedom sells really well in China.
They have
like 6 special versions.
They have suits in China.
Yeah, they have 6 special versions of the Freedom that never released in the US, just in China. So yeah, so on the validity of these guys, from a scale from 1 to 100, how do you feeling on these? I'm feeling at least 95% to 100.
They're in
from what they're being released, it's going to be
it's in the barrel already.
That's right. All right, cool. So moving on, we got some ones that are a little bit more speculative, but they have some truth to them, seeing that we already have the frames for them, and that's going to be the Lupus Rex and Master Grade Lupus Rex and Master Grade Bale from Iron Blooded Orphans. Now, the reason why this one came out was that apparently the frame for the Barbatos was lifting around, and the Hong Kong guy saw it or something like that. So he's got it on the list too, and it made complete sense since these are made from the same frame. Bandai, it would be very easily for them to make this. And IBO, these, I think the Lupus Rex is probably one of the most requested suits from IBO, correct? For Master Grade. I don't know about the Bale. I think the Bale has a full mechanics, or another one.
It does have a full mechanics, yeah.
Yeah. So getting a Master Grade of the Bale seems a little iffy. But the Lupus Rex apparently is like bang on something.
I'm saying that's in the gun too. The video game they made into a TV show is coming out sometime this year or whatever. The Hoarder's Hunt.
Oh, yeah, Udoru's Hunt. Yeah.
This is perfect to pair with that.
Perfect timing. What do you mean? It's going on a 10-year anniversary for the show. Then
right,
IBO come out
perfect,
in 2014?
perfect. Game coming to a show, 10-year anniversary. How else would you get these people hyped again just to be like, oh, bam, here's this. It's gonna sell. They know it's gonna sell, so it only makes sense.
People been crying for. People been crying. I'm a big IBO fan too. Again, top 3 Gundam series, top 4 Gundam series. I'm a big fan of the Bale, big fan of the Lupus Rex. Both of them my favorite versions of each representative suit.
Easy.
I just do. Again, it goes back to us fellas saying 30% of this is going to be true. Right.
Yeah.
So right now we're at 100% already.
Yeah. Right. So for both of y'all from 0 to 100, you're sitting 100.
I think this
80% of it's already there in the inner frame. All you do is redesign it.
But it's been there though. I mean, granted, it hasn't been a 10-year anniversary.
Right.
I'm going to stick to my guns and say this one. My gut is telling me it's not going to happen.
You know, I'm right there with you. Only because Bandai likes to make IBO fans suffer. So, and on me, I'm saying this is probably a 20%. Bandai loves watching y'all suffer. I don't know why.
If anything, maybe an RG.
Maybe an RG. You're right. Maybe an RG.
Maybe an RG.
Might be.
What's that shit?
All right. So now we're gonna bring it on to another Master Grade that seems that screams P Bandai all over it. And that's going to be the Master Grade mass production type new Gundam. So for those that don't know, in MSV, there is a mass production type of the new Gundam. It is not the Jesta. The Jesta technically is the mass production type of the new Gundam. But there is another one that looks more Gundam-y, and it has incoms, and it's blue and yellow. It has its own custom backpack, and it looks like just a regular new Gundam. If it is true, this is P Bandai all day, and I'm looking at an $83 price tag. There's no way on earth this is going to be a normal release. Bandai would not let that happen. It is too good of an idea. And yeah, this is P Bandai. And personally, for me, I don't want this to be true because I'm going to hate myself because I'm not going to be able to buy it the first time it launches.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, who am I kidding?
Yeah.
I decided to skip groceries. For a week because my kit's coming out tomorrow. But so Coop, I'm coming over to eat, buddy. I hope you know that. But I hope you like ribs because that's what we're eating. But no, this kit is it has its own fan circle. There was a metal build structure of it. It was a robot spirits built of it, and it has a cult following. But I just don't see this happening. If it does, it's P Bandai. You guys?
Not happening if it is P Bandai, but there is a garage kit for it. So
yep. Coop.
The odds are high. What is that? 1,200? What is it? Plus 1,200? Would you put your money on a plus 1,200 bet or money line?
So 0 to 100%?
This is a low 10%.
Low 10%.
It's low only because I stand on the ground. Bandai tests stuff out with the metal builds and the robot spirits. Every time, not every time, majority of the time I do see, and I notice because I collect both, they will release a figure and then come out with the kit not that far after. They did it with all the Gundam Wing kits. They did it with even like now, right? They gave us the master grade, the high grade, even though they're two different ones. That Death Side of Hell custom, the Death Side of Hell season 2 high grade, and they're about to release Gundam Universe, the Endless Waltz movie of Death Side. So I think they're going to give us that in a high grade coming soon. They did the same thing with Shenlong. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead. You're good.
So that would be the only reason. And I would not buy this.
Did we get a meta build of this like 2 years ago? I thought
we did. Yes. And it looks exactly like this.
Consider though. And it's expensive as fuck.
And if what Coop said is true, then we should be getting that prototype Double Zeta sometime soon because that made a huge splash when it dropped. And personally, my wallet can't handle it. Okay, moving on.
I'll tell you this real quick about this mass production.
Yeah,
look how many vents this thing got. I would not want to build. I would not want to build.
Imagine if that shit was a high grade. That shit's all stickers.
Well, I was like, Cooper, what are you talking about? It's all going to be painted in one. It's all going to be printed in one color. We're going to have to paint it. It's P Bandai, buddy. Even a master grade, it's just going to be stickers.
All this is going to be yellow, right? Like this would be the yellow runner. But look at all these vents, man.
It's insane.
This looks as much like as ridiculous as the Psycho Zaku master grade.
And it has incoms, so it has like the same thing from the XS Gundam. So there's wires you have to connect to it too.
Oh yeah, this is
and
reach.
Chopsticks.
It's definitely
chopstick
a reach.
Beam sabers. Chopstick beam sabers too. So this is going to move on now. We're done with we aren't done with the master grades, but we'll put them to the side. There's one more we to talk about, but later. And now for another kit from Double O that might be getting it, but that apparently he saw like an image of or something like that. But the Full Mechanics Double O Reborn Gundam. Now, this is a suit that I don't think a lot of people are super fans of. I don't think anybody hates it, but nobody really screams out, I wanted this. Right. The high grade came out and people were good with that. And then there was the Build Fighters version of it that was like white or something like that, if I remember correctly. And people were like, yeah, we're definitely fine with this. We don't know. It's all right, Bandai.
Don't need any more.
And then Bandai released like a P Bandai version of it, and everyone said, no, stop. Just stop. No one, okay, yes, we get it. The Reborn Gundam looks cool. But I built one. I'm done. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of hoping this isn't true because this will just take up time.
Yeah, please don't give us this. No, you're taking away from something else.
Yes.
As the build fighters, I can see it happening though. Like if they gave the full mechanics though, I don't know full mechanics though. I can see this what that high grade line. I know that you just said that they gave us a built fighter version, maybe a different color version of this. Maybe they drop this in a metaverse. I don't know if they'll do a full mechanics. That's a waste of a full mechanic.
Oh, complete waste.
Like utter waste.
And there's nothing at all. Like they don't need to give us any more. I don't want full mechanics to dive into that line. Like leave that shit with the high grades. Dog.
Question for you. This is going back. What if they gave us the new Freedom and Justice and Injustice in full mechanics?
I would hate it, but I would still have to buy that Freedom because I'm a whore for Freedom.
God damn. I mean, the Raider, the Forbidden, that's Seed, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but those are all antagonists, and they're all. And oh yeah, and there's a rumor that. Side note, guys, there's a rumor that they're starting on the Seed Destiny antagonist suits. They're doing the full mechanics for those next, because why not?
So Full Mechanics is right now running through some seed kits with the
the
aerial.
But you notice the trend. You notice the trend though. It's all the antagonist suits. So there's more leverage that's led to this because this is an antagonist suit.
On which one?
This double O.
But you got the. But think of you got the aerial, and
one of the last four though. It's one of the last four.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, one. The Kino Shiki or Akane Kino, whatever thing is, but that's a C kit. And technically that wasn't a well, it was kind of a good guy kit, but yeah.
We'll see. Man, we'll see.
Full mechanics might just be bad guys. But all right, moving on. Oh, wait. Score from this 0 to 100%, guys. Where you at?
I want it to be negative.
0. Yeah, I want it to be negative right there with you.
Don't take the test. Give the test back to the teacher. Tell her it's BS.
They hand that in?
No, I didn't put my name down. Don't waste my time with this again. I'm blaming my Game Boy.
Austin, you're the only one that has no test turned in. That was this is your test.
Yeah, because I thought it was BS.
I don't want it.
Okay, so moving on to the next line here. Now we're going into the RG realm, the 144s. Apparently, there might be an RG Patlabor, which this will be the first time Bandai makes a Patlabor kit
100%
for a while. 100% coming?
100%.
Gotcha. Pause. Anyway,
there you go, Austin.
Crazy.
You
caught me lacking right there, Austin. That's a good one.
I got you. I was like, that's a catchphrase.
100%. It's crazy. But yeah, no, I'm standing on this.
God, God.
That's wow.
That's wild. He said that's a catchphrase. He running around screaming 100% coming. Good night.
Hey yo.
He walks into the room.
And he says,
100% coming.
Put that bitch on a t-shirt.
Jesus.
That's the phrase of the month.
No, don't even repeat it, brother.
100% coming.
All right,
but yeah,
so we have the RG Patlabor.
Standing on it.
A fan favorite for those who love Patlabor, like me. I absolutely love Patlabor.
Never heard of it
CD
before
loves
this.
Patlabor.
Yeah, clearly.
You're not an anime extremist, honestly. So it's what's gonna
What's new?
What's new?
Yeah.
So CD, I am super hyped. I want this actually a lot because I didn't want what
Austin's all one, boy. You gotta pause. Hold on. I gotta walking on eggshells with Austin. All right.
I 100%. This is gonna be in my to grab because this Patlabor is one of my favorite anime of all time, especially the movie. I still have memories of my mother taking me to the library and renting the DVD from the military library. Yeah, and they were still like in Japanese, so you had to read it. And the librarian said Austin has trouble reading, but he likes Japanese stuff. So here's the DVD. Watch these DVDs, and that's how I watched. What is it? Grave of the Fireflies, all of Ghibli movies first, Princess Mononoke, Patlabor, the original Ghost in the Shell. My mom was like, "Whoa, this one's a little," but that's how I learned to read essentially. So
Patlabor is a good ass show. And
it is
the
great.
movies
and
are
the movies. The movies are great. So this would be more
OVAs,
a very emotional thing to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's OVAs.
Yeah, the OVAs and there's a show.
I might peep it.
Good.
All right, so CD, I guess you're the only one here. 0 to 100%, buddy.
100. Look at what Bandai's been doing. Following this line, they've ventured into Avas. They gave us Gal Gagar, Vatons. Yep. Like, this only makes sense. It only makes sense. Yeah, and I want this more than anything. So 100% for me. That's just hoping. All right, but now moving on to the staying with the RGs. There is now apparently might be a new RG line. So, I'm sorry. There's another RG though, an RG X Gundam from Gundam X. I think this makes sense. They are still they're looking for things to fill out RG, and RG goes anywhere. It does not care what series, what time. It's not following a flow or pattern. It says, does it exist yet? No. Jesus, does it use the Mark II frame? No, it uses something better. Oh, great, use it. Get it, just slap together, put it in there, right? All right, cool. It's a floppy mess. But we made it. Right. So the RG line is looking to probably grab the X Gundam from Gundam X.
I don't see any problem with this. I think that this makes sense for them. The only reason I think they may not make it is because it's not as impactful of a suit, because the series Gundam X just never made it in the US very well. There's not even an English dub of it. There's only been a sub.
Crossbones.
So Crossbone that made it, but that's because people in the US love Crossbone. There's even a manga.
It's because
Crossbone.
Let me not say that. People like pirates. People like pirates.
You caught yourself. You caught yourself. I like that.
People like pirates.
People like pirates. You're right. People like pirates, especially the US, since we had the Caribbean thing go down. But we just love them. So, but X, I just don't see it happening. So, this is more like a 30-40%. I don't see a reason why they won't, but I doubt it. Yeah. All right, cool. Moving on to the next one. Now apparently RG, but apparently a new line maybe of RGs. So this is the RG EX. So RG Extreme. I do not understand how this is going to be extreme. I don't know what point they're going to emphasize, but apparently it might be the granddaddy. So you might use the granddaddy as the first one to do an extreme because it's just there. And I don't know, maybe articulation, maybe have lights or LEDs built into it.
That's what this, they already kind of stumbled down that path. Here's the RG Unicorn, the Banshee Norn. She can get off a P Bandai that you can have LED lights into it.
Is that $125?
It's 100 because it comes with lights.
Because the base.
Because the base comes with lights, and you can build lights. So you can put lights into it. $125. I will cop it if it. I think it popped back up, but I think I wasn't that quick. I think
$125 for an RG.
I spent $150 for the Phoenix.
I'm not even gonna cop. I spent I spent over $100 on a very dumb purchase I'm looking at right now, and it does nothing but sit on a wall. It's not even useful. It's not even the right color.
Oh, look at that. But no, I figured that they was gonna do the PG Unleashed. I think they will scale it down. It's about time they give us that 2.0 version of the RG. I mean, of the Granddaddy, because they almost, if I'm not mistaken, right, and just kind of glancing around, looking at the landscape of Gunpla and Gundams, is there a Granddaddy for every representation of it?
Yes.
So only representation, the PG,
except for the MGSD.
The MGSD.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is the 3.0 and the RG is based off the statue, right?
Yes. Yep.
And then you have the normal ones, you have the TV animated ones. You might have some, because I don't think I ever seen it open up hatches, and I think the 1.5 has hatches.
Yep.
I think that they will do a representation of the PG Unleashed in a smaller form. Even if it's not as intricate as the Unleash, like the layers. I think they'll do one where it looks almost identical with some panels opening up. So I feel like that'd be a good idea to do it.
I feel like there's probably gonna be some photo etching if they do that. It'd be photo etching stickers that they'll put on there with their technology, some gel stickers, so like the color ones that they could put on there too. And it'll probably come with decals. Who am I kidding? It'll come with stickers. But dry transfer maybe, hopefully.
No, I don't. Do they still make dry transfer?
No, they don't.
Some bitches are stickers, and you know it, Austin.
Yeah, I know. But every time just when I say the word sticker, it just doesn't feel right. It just makes me upset.
Because it kind of rhymes with, you know what? No, we don't do that here.
Moving on. So we got the MG. So now back to MGs real quick. So apparently there might be another MG EX, a line that already exists. And this one's going to be the Red Frame Astray Gundam. Now, I do not know what on earth
MG like Unleashed Red Frame?
MG EX. So after Extreme, another M Extreme, but Red Frame Astray. So it's going to be articulation if they do make this, but or real metal swords. But here's the thing, though: you can just buy the metal build. The metal build has better articulation than the master grade.
What's the one that's not the other version of it with the big arms?
Yeah, the one with the big arms. That's the metal. What is it? Fantastic grade, whatever.
But you still build it up, but it's metal. Yeah. You don't want this shit. No. Can be. No, I don't want it.
Respect to people who like Astrays. I like the blue Astray when master builders build it. But
don't waste the opportunity here on an Astray. Continue to further this line.
I don't know what you can do with it. You can't give it a glossy coat, right? The MGX first one had the lights. The second one had all that gold frame. I don't want an all red. I mean, granted, it's in the name, right? But I wouldn't want a multi-layered red frame.
It's got to be like a monumental kit. Only monumental kits get this shit, and the Stray's not it. I'm sorry.
What is it a monumental suit that you guys think would be
Wing Gundam?
The Wing Gundam. Okay, yeah, the Wing Gundam, MGX. And what else? The RX-78 doesn't have an MGX, but there's nothing really you can do with that.
Unless you downsize the PG Unleashed.
Yeah, it'd be an Unleashed version.
Yeah.
Smaller. They hit the Unicorn. They hit the Freedom. I mean, they could go tap into the villain side. Maybe give us a
Zaku.
Yeah, Zaku, Nanju,
Galgu, Ziyong.
They could tap that, but not the Stray.
It's what's popular. Oh no, the double O. What were we thinking? The Exia.
Yeah,
the Extreme Exia. Like, give us an actual. But lights already hit that. Though.
Yeah, but I think the PG has spinning GN drives.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe that in a master grade, or maybe a real metal knife that pops out.
Man, nobody wants that. Somebody get hurt with that, man. Kids built these shit. Hey, somebody stab somebody.
They're gonna be plus 18 on the box now.
Unless they want to, then they'll be real confused. But no, no, unless they went to Boy Scouts and started whittling out wood, and they know to cut away. But no, that's another one. Now for the biggest suit, and this one seems unlikely. And just before we get to it, shout out to everybody who's gotten to this far. Remember to check out the YouTube channel, Awesome Toys TV. They also did this list. Really great guys, really cool people. They show they'll probably have more pictures, stuff like that. But perfect grade Unleashed RX 93 New Gundam. Guys, this would be huge. The metal build of this is already enormous. This would be huge, and all the panels, all the layers. But I'll tell you this: it will sell.
And there's already a reference.
And there's already a reference. There is no way this would not sell.
Like hotcakes. It
would sell. Overseas, it will be sold out because the New Gundam always sells.
Yeah. I would.
If we don't get this as a PG, Unleashed, then we'll get a
MGX
of this.
And think of all the P Bandai opportunities, the full armor version, the extra fin funnels.
Full armor PG?
Dude. The heavy weapon set PG.
Because like we said, the blueprints out there, the Bond's already done this. I haven't seen any like built pictures of it. Have you guys seen any built?
I seen some dude on TikTok started building it.
It's already out there.
Yeah.
So it could be done.
Only thing about it is what will the price point be?
It would
massive. Dude, funnels are included. If funnels are
350. 350.
300. Yeah, I was saying three above 300, 320 at the most.
We set it up. Let's see. It's not going to be more than any other Unicorn P Bandai. So it's not going to be more than the Perfectibility or the Phoenix.
Right. So it has to be below 500. It cannot be. It cannot come with more accessories than the metal structure. So just the base.
It got to be more than the regular PG Unicorn though, because that doesn't come with 3 shoes. If this comes with the funnels, that's already more pieces.
So we're looking at 350 to 400.
Oof. Selling though,
it will sell. It will sell
fast, and we won't see it for. It's gonna sell out for foreseeable future,
dude. Yeah. The YouTube videos of people making this, the Instagram photos, the Facebook posts, the Twitters, all of it's going to be just filled with this if they make this.
So
for a week, we can't get away. We won't be able to get away from it.
So, with that being said, do you think we get a PG Sazabi? What PG out there doesn't have a counterpart to it? Does not have two. Let's see, the Banshee and the Unicorn and the Banshee knowing it was easy because they're damn near the same kit. I just got to do a backpack. And the Wing Zero didn't have any counterpart to it.
The Strike has the Strike Rouge, but they didn't have the Legend Gundam and the Providence is too big.
Mark II has Titans and AUG.
The Zeta,
GPO 1 and Full Burner.
Exia has 3 versions.
3 versions. They gotta give us. They cannot give us one from Shard's counterattack. You have to give us another one from Shard's counterattack.
PG.
It only makes sense.
Dog, that's the same size. That's a toddler. That's 4 feet tall.
Like, I don't think it will be true to scale. Like, I don't think this will be true to scale.
No. I think they will shrink this down a little bit.
Yeah, because there's no way if 60 people build this, we stack 60 of them up, that'd be equivalent to 1 height. There's no way. Yo, if 60 people got this a perfect grade new and stacked them up, there's no way that's the size of a real new Gundam. No way.
You have that in your yard, just 60 new Gundams stacked together. Just play the theme song.
With the blanket over its face, as if you just pull it down, Shard's counterattack.
Your neighbors are gonna be like, "Sweetheart, I think something's wrong with the neighbor."
You know, he got issues over there.
Yeah, 60 sets of funnels. Oh hell no. Garnet gnome.
Yeah,
but it would be a sick garnet gnome. But think about this as like just a piece in your office, because I have a little small piece area that I can lay down a perfect grade and it'd be perfect. And I just looking at this like, dude, if they make this,
gives me chills.
Yeah. It'll definitely be it will be a cop. Obviously a project for sure.
Yep. Continue.
Go ahead. That's it.
I'm sorry for we forgot to do it from the back. So we got to run it back.
You forgot to do what from the back?
Pause. Jesus RGEX possibility 0 to 100%. Guys, go ahead.
RGEX, I think it's possible. I don't know about this year. If I'm going this year, if I'm a Batman, 60%.
They give us one weird RG that's not Gundam, and they give us one that's Gundam. So I'd say 50% chance.
50%.
They gave us 2. They gave us 2 last year. Was God Gundam not last year?
God Gundam and Gal Gagar.
And Epion.
Epion was
something else. Something else will come out.
Pat
Pat Labor right there.
Yeah, Pat Labor right there.
Then that shit.
It does seem like they've done a new series outside. Well, you got Ava, right? And then once Ava was done, Gal Gagar. Unless there's another Gal Gagar. Well, they dropped that.
There's
the little hammer dude for it.
There's a whole super robot series that they can do. It's crazy long. But all right, moving on. The RGEX red frame astray. I think we all don't want it to exist, but if we had to give it a percentage,
0.
0 and -2. All right, cool. Yeah. And then for this, the perfect grade Unleash RX 93 new Gundam percentage possibility, you guys. This is the one. So what you say?
45%.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it under 50%.
Under 50?
Yeah.
I am actually gonna be optimistic and say 60% or 70%. I think Bandai needs
this year or in the next couple of years.
Oh, this year. This is all this year.
This year?
Yeah.
No.
I think Bandai needs to make a statement, because if Freedom doesn't sell well, which I think we're all predicting the movie to do okay, but it'll sell fine.
It's gonna be fucking
it's gonna you can't get your money back. I think it's gonna I'm telling you now, I think it's gonna do extremely well. Like that first week.
Drop
over here or over there.
Anywhere. It's gonna drop once people say that shit sucks. And then the stream it and the people who ride the waves get a hold of it. There's no point of going. I'll just wait. I'll wait till it gets on where.
The same
that same current.
The same writer is the guy who wrote See Destiny, so I have no hope for it. But for this, I think Bandai needs a statement. I think they need to get back into the limelight with a strong showing of a kit again. I think the last time they did that was the Perfect Grade Unleashed, and I think they need one more hit, and this could be it. So I'm gonna say
this drops. I can't stand on business. The Stein has no chance to be kid of the year if this drops,
bro. If this drops, you're right. That Stein would. Well, the Stein didn't. Stein, anyway. No, we're not doing this. Anyway, CT. Final thoughts.
You already know where I stand about Stein being the kid of the year. That's like the down point 1.5 being kid of the year. So.
Hey, alrighty. So that is essentially the rumor mill, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, really exciting kits. We apparently, from our scores, we do hope that most of this stuff happens. Knowing Bandai, I feel like maybe 40% overall is going to happen. Maybe 30%, maybe 30%, maybe 25%. It's Bandai. If they do come out with all these master grades, they're all going to be a P Bandai. We all know that. The RGEXs are going to be way overpriced, and that perfect grade new Gundam is. I'm really optimistic, but I think you guys are on the right track. It's not going to happen, but I want to be optimistic.
I'm just trying to think about when would they announce that? I mean, you talking about
for Christmas? They announced it for third quarter, late third quarter, early fourth quarter, and have it released at the end of fourth quarter.
When do they do their hobby shows?
Oh yeah, when did they do the hobby shows?
MGSD Epion was supposed to be dropped in September. He didn't come out till November. Right? MGSD, I think it was the same thing for the Barbatos. So we would have to know by June. I think Epion was announced by June.
I know they do 2 hobby shows a year.
So there's the Shikuara, not Sakura, but Shikuara hobby show. And that's where Kotobukiya, Bandai, and everybody else shows up. What up?
Now that you think about it, to be honest with you, they are dropping these Shards counterattack mangas too. Think about it.
And the metal structure Sotheby dropped last year.
If they do, and like you said, CD, they got the blueprint. It's kind of like that bona fide Reggie Bush going #1 overall to the Houston Texans, and for some odd reason, he finds his way for the Texans. The Bandai, don't be Bandai.
Yep. Don't
pull a Bandai. Don't make this harder than what it needs to be. Pause. Don't. It's not this difficult, right? It's not. You have somebody could sneak into the bond manual to you, like, here you go, do what you gotta do, however you gotta do it, right? Like somehow this fell, right? The engineer in the bathroom, and it just fell at his feet while he's taking a shit, right? Like
we've already established it's the same employee. He just clocked out of the bond and went straight to bed.
Yeah.
So, you can't trick this up. You know, this is a knock it out of the park.
Like this is like that'd be a game changer for Bandai.
It'd be a game changer, but don't expect any perfect race for a long time.
Nah,
this to your kids, bro. Like,
but it does make sense though, right? Because what came at next? We had the MGX Unicorn, and then they dropped the Unleash, right? The PG Unleash. So we got the MGX. It's about time they go back and dip their toe into that PG Unleash pool and figure out what we can do. I think what I love to see it, but would make more sense would be a Zaku to pair up with.
Yeah.
To pair up with
I'm surprised we'd even like an Origin Zaku.
I'm convinced that's never coming out, man. You know what? I would believe anything on this list more than an Origin Zaku. Even though I think the Origin Zaku would sell immensely. But, you know, I think also the fact is that once the Origin Arc 78 came out and everyone liked it, and both the high grade and the master grade, I think people now are reluctant to go back because they're just like, look, this is it at its best. I can't.
Bless you.
Thank you. I can't go back to a kit that's now technically 15 years old. Even what the Origin Zaku high grade, but in a master grade, all these Zakus. I built one. I told you guys. I did not know that their articulation was so stifled. The fact that the torso
hobby show is May.
There it is. May, yeah. So May,
and that's where we're gonna get the CPAC and the narrative and the Stein. That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you're gonna get. Yep, go ahead.
And maybe some high grades here and there, and maybe one real grade. I don't think we're gonna. I don't know, man. Oof. They would have to drop it. The Unleashed then. I mean, PG then.
I'm already calling it. Half this list is not going to happen because it's going to be 30-minute Mission Sisters kits and high grades.
There it is. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Can't you tell I'm happy? I'm so happy.
There you go, Oscar. There you go.
Got him. He really got him. I mean, that's what's going to happen. I don't know, man. I think that they need to come back and kind of like shock the world, just because the master grades it's been lackluster for a little bit. And
third party has been rocking their world. Third party has been kicking them around like it's nothing.
Bullying them for those size kits. Oh my god, right,
dude. The Stargazer, we're calling it Stargazer, but it's called Voyager or whatever.
Glory.
That crystal part is apparently the special edition or something like that with it. But dude, there's a special edition that comes out with actual gold, like gold plated, like runners for the gold part inside and all of it, and it's only $20 more, I think. Like, damn, what? Bandai, come on now. You're getting kind of embarrassed.
So I understand why. If we see 4 master raids this year from Bandai, it's because they've taken notice.
Yeah,
they're noticing.
Yeah,
as they should. Good. Iron sharpens iron. You know, that's what we live by. Iron sharpens iron. So, yeah, man, that's what's up. This one went longer than expected a segment, so we could talk about the workshop side of things next episode. So make sure y'all tune in for that next week, and let us know in the comments down below, what are y'all excited for? What do y'all think is realistic, not what you want? Well, go ahead. It's your comment. You can post it whatever you want.
Give us two. Give us 2 things.
Yeah. Let us know what you really want and what's realistic from the list. Let's see. I don't want to hear. Like, I don't want to see like, oh, we're gonna get a whole lot of high grades this year. No, from the list, let us know. Like, hey, I think they're really gonna give us the Pat Labor, and I will really want the new, but.
And I want an essay, good sir, in ASAP format or MLA format. I want correct spelling and grammar. No, I'm messing with you.
Not the MLA format.
But at least
that brings back fucking scary memories.
I still don't know how to do it.
But for the kit that you guys want, for that kit, give us the grade, give us the price that you think it's going to be in, and also give us a reason why you think Bandai should or could or pretty much could do it. Yeah, if the mold already exists, all that, we know that, but also like, it's this anniversary, it's because this color scheme's easy to make, it's because this stuff usually sells. Like, give us that. I'll try to compile some and see what the best ones are and get back to it.
Absolutely. So make sure y'all listen, tune in, go and watch the video. We'll try to link the video in the comments below so y'all can go ahead and peep it. And that's pretty much it. If y'all want any other kits, definitely check out Vulcan Hobby. Go to vulcanhobby.com, use the code Undergate10, save 10% off your order. Oh, the kits, right? So we got the kits. Boom. We got paint, SMS paint, because CD got you covered that way. Go ahead, CD.
Link is in the bio. Get 10% off your order from SMS, shipped directly to you. Don't have to go through anyone else. You can get it directly from SMS. Click the link in the bio, or come to my page or anyone's page and get 10% off on something. So we got the kits, we got the paint,
and we got the tools. Because if you use Coop 10 directly with gun primer, you'll save 10% off and be able to use some crazy tools. I'm about to let y'all know. I just broke out one of their tools, and it's butter. That shit is butter. And I was like, I felt ashamed a little bit, because it was kind of like, man, I've had steak from Golden Corral my whole life, and the steak is good. And now I sat down at
rubber, huh?
And I sat down at Roof Chris, and it's
man, I don't have any stomach aches anymore after I eat the other food.
Damn.
And believe me, and I'll let y'all know what that tool is coming up. But use code Coop10 to get 10% directly off of the gun primer. And that's it.
Yeah, and also save 10% off by Austin getting a sponsor. Just spend 10% of your time thinking about why Austin doesn't have a sponsor yet. It's all right.
Hey,
it's all right. Yeah,
2024 is here, Austin. We're
2
weeks into the year.
I hope, brother. It's got to be now.
Right.
I
gotta buy my kit next. I got groceries to pay, brother.
Yeah,
well, we got you covered until then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got bacon over there?
Yep. We got it for you, big dog.
Oh, CD, you got no idea, brother.
And on that note, that should tell you something. But on a serious note, though, like really, take care. Be your brother's keeper, people. Like, if somebody's iron sharpens iron, y'all know we kind of live on that. Be your brother's keeper. Stay on top of your boys or stay on top of yourself. Pause. Whoa. God, I said serious.
How does that one even work? How does that one even work?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. That's what I want you to do. Don't even think about it.
Boys. It's been a while.
Right. But iron sharpens iron. Compete with one of yourselves, and don't be the quiet guy when you have to be the quiet guy. Y'all know who y'all are. Got some stuff going on in the community.
Stand on business. That's all I'm gonna say. 2024, please stand on business.
That's all we asking for.
For more than the regular shit, please.
Don't be quiet just because I don't want to. No, any other time you will.
Because we see you.
Any other time you'll speak on it.
We see you.
If it's wrong,
we
it's
saw
wrong.
you.
If it's wrong, it's wrong. Until next time, I'm Coop. That's CD and Austin. We got 168 hours into the next episode, people. Peace.
Peace.